Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3. My name, of course, is Obed Potato, and today we are starting a brand new Democracy 3 campaign. Now, the title of this campaign is going to be Small Government. Now, what we mean by that is we want to make sure that the government has as little a role in people's lives as possible. So that means the government provides the absolute minimum amount of stuff that it can, which means that we need to scrape out all the bad policies and just leave the bare bones of government policy in place. The country that we're going to go to do this is Germany, because we haven't played as Germany in a while. So why the heck not? Germany is also quite socialist, which means that that's also going to be a little bit more challenging for us, I would imagine. Just because the way things work out, socialists tend not to like small government. They tend to like quite big government. But hey ho, that doesn't matter. That's okay. We'll see what the socialists think in a minute as soon as we are into the game. Congratulations on your election victory. Thank you very much. Welcome to your new job as Chancellor. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it was a tough election campaign, but we got to power eventually, so that's awesome. The lives of all 81,156,000 citizens are now in your hands. That's great. Let's have a look at the figures here. GDP is medium. Health is above average, I would say maybe 50%. Education is really, really good. Poverty is a little bit too high for my liking. Crime is way too high for my liking. Unemployment is not too bad, but it could be a heck of a lot better. So without further ado, let's begin the term of office, or our first term in office. By the way, we're going to go for 4 likes in this video, so make sure you smash that like button. Make me a happy guy. Why the heck not? If you've got a free moment, you might as well smash the like button. That's, it's just polite. Anyway, back to business. First of all, I think we need to check our debt levels. Debt levels are coming down. That's good. We have a surplus of 6.98 billion euros per quarter. However, the global economy is going to start to crumble, or is starting to crumble at the moment, very, very quickly. So I would expect this downward trend to continue, unfortunately. What can we do about that? Not much. We can just commit to not spending any more than we currently are, and perhaps scale back our spending so we can continue paying off our debt at the same sort of level. I think that's probably the best course of action. What are we currently spending a heck of a lot of money on? State pensions. State pensions can be lowered. We can do that. Although socialists won't like it. Socialists wouldn't hate it, to be honest. The retired wouldn't like us as much, but the capitalists would like us substantially more. So I think as our first act of government, we are actually going to completely scale back state pensions. That is going to unfortunately lead to a little bit of a rise in poverty. However, I think it's probably worth it. We are playing as a small government, and we've got to do what's right for the country. The state health service, that's also going to get scaled back. State schools also going to get scaled back. Military spending is also probably going to get scaled back. So we have a lot of scaling back to do over the next couple of turns. The cabinet, 26 political capital per turn. That's not too bad. We can get that better eventually. But for now, we're just scaling back our spending so we have enough money to pay back our debts. Obviously, our credit rating is not ideal. There's that little bump in poverty that I said would happen. How much are we actually paying in debt interest? Debt interest, 7 billion per quarter. Wow, that is a lot. That is 3.2% of our budget. That is a lot of money. Wow. Yep, we've obviously slashed expenditure. So next turn we should see our debt levels start to decrease at a sharper angle. Our GDP is of course starting to suffer a little bit. Nothing much we can really do about that. It's pretty much the global economy that's dragging it down. That's just the way things roll. Well, what else can we really do? Well, we need to just start scaling back our expenditure, don't we? I mean, quite frankly, that's it. We want private healthcare to be able to flourish, put it that way. However, we don't want to get killed. We don't want to get assassinated. So we need to be somewhat careful. Yeah, let's scale that right back. Let's scale that right back. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, great. So now we've effectively cut another 20 billion from our budget, which should free up a heck of a lot of money. However, people are probably going to start to get pretty annoyed with us. We're going to allow the agencies to operate because, you know, we're that sort of government. We're allowing individual freedoms and stuff. The Human Rights Society, they don't seem to be too keen on us. Street gangs is now a thing. That's not ideal. Poverty and unemployment are both through the roof, so I'm not entirely surprised. Crime is up, poverty is up, GDP is down. I don't think we could ask for a worse turn. Oh well. We almost have a 45 billion surplus. That's a nice place to be, actually. And look at our debt starting to come down as well. Our expenditure we are cutting religiously per turn. So that is good news. The State Health Service is going to reduce slowly. State schools, yeah, we can slash spending in state schools. It's going to absolutely kill off education. However, I think it's probably the right thing to do. And it's going to massively boost unemployment, so win-win. But, you know, we need to do it anyway. That's part of being a small government. The police force, we can spend a little bit more money on them, probably. Yeah, let's spend a little bit of extra money on them. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Alcohol abuse is costing us 6.95 billion per turn. We need to get alcohol consumption down. An alcohol tax, well, I think we just sort of... Well, being part of small government, I would ideally like to get rid of that alcohol tax. However, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're actually not doing too bad. People aren't hating this as much as I was expecting. Reject the law. We're a small government, so give people their freedoms. If they want to go out and use landmines, then you know that's fine. Vigilante mobs is now a new situation. That's not good. That is not good. Crime is going up very, very quickly. Unfortunately. Community policing, can we fund this more? Yeah, we can. It won't really do much. It's not going to cost us any political capital, though, so that's lovely. Let's do that, yeah. Credit rating has been upgraded. That is awesome. That is really, really good news, both for our GDP and the capitalists, who will undoubtedly like us a little bit more because of it. Our GDP has been a little bit rocky over the last couple of turns, but hopefully we're on the route to recovery. Ban Sunday shopping. Well, this is just not going to stand. We're going to cancel this policy right now. We don't want it. I didn't even know we had that enacted. It's a good thing that we got rid of it, though, because that'll boost GDP by an extra little bit, and we need everything we can to sort of stimulate GDP at the moment. Our popularity is pretty low. We are pretty unpopular. Internet crime is not good enough. Can we raise spending to the intelligence services? I think that probably is what we need to do. Yeah, you know, it's only going to cost us an extra 2 billion. We've got the money to spend. We might as well do it. We have a 37 billion euro gap in between our income and our expenditure, so that's fine. We have a lot of social problems, a lot of law and order problems. Not to mention obesity, which is a little bit of an issue, should I say? Private healthcare. Private healthcare should start to take off as soon as this is fully scaled back. Genuinely, it should start to boom, but I don't think that's happening. Private pensions have started to take off. That's awesome. That's really, really good. State pensions, of course, are not ideal. GDP is boosted by 20%, so that's or GDP is boosting this, should I say, which is awesome. Awesome. Capitalists like us, conservatives don't really like us. Yeah, pretty much because of all of our social problems. ID cards. I don't think I've ever implemented this policy myself. Liberals are not keen on it. But it does keep crime and violent crime down. I don't think we're going to see that around for much longer, to be honest. I think that's probably going to get cancelled over the next couple of turns. So just to make you aware, that's probably what's going to happen. Ban alcohol adverts. We are going to reject the ban, of course. Why would we propagate something like that? Our debt is falling. It is falling. It is falling slowly, but it is falling. And we've seen a pretty much marked decrease in, or should I say, a consistent decrease in our expenditure per turn. That's awesome. And thankfully, it looks like our GDP is a little bit flexible, which is actually remarkably good. Also, thanks to the freeing up of money, and we now have a massive surplus, and our interest rate has gone down. That means that we have more money free, which is even better. That is a really good place to be honest. Inheritance tax. I think I would like to cancel this policy. Nobody really likes it. Nobody likes it apart from the socialists, and the socialists think it's quite important. Yeah, you know what? Let's cancel this policy. It only brings us in 2.9 billion per turn. It's really not a big deal. Let's try and focus on the law and order section for now, because we sort of need to deal with the fact that our country is in tatters. Did we up expenditure to the intelligence services? Yes, we did. Internet crime, is that going down? It should start to go down eventually. Well, that's the hope anyway. What else? Alcohol abuse. This is street gangs. Street gangs are a little bit of a problem. Yeah, you don't say. They are a little bit annoying. This is probably going to be one to get rid of. It only boosts GDP by 3.4%. However, I think that, well, I don't know, maybe it should be legal. Maybe small government is in favor of prostitution. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so inner city riots, we can do apparently absolutely nothing about. We just need to get crime down any way we can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty terrible. We just need to get rid of street gangs, inner city riots, alcohol abuse, homelessness, and internet crime. And then, you know, we'll pretty much abolish most of our crime problems. Private housing is retracting from this a little bit. Unemployment benefit is helping. Unemployment benefit, unfortunately, I think that's probably going to go. That's probably on the menu to be gotten rid of. Property tax, that's probably going to go. I mean, let's be fair. It does increase homelessness a little bit. It does increase equality, and socialists quite like it, but nobody else really does. So I can imagine this policy going very, very soon indeed. As you can see, we are pretty much having a radical overhaul of Germany, and we're trying to turn Germany almost capitalistic, I would say. So that is sort of the goal. But the goal overall is to have a small government. That's exactly what we're going for. So hopefully we'll achieve that goal. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the episode there. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. If you've enjoyed, then please remember to like and subscribe. We're going to go for 4 likes on this episode, so smash that like button, make me a happy guy, and I will see you next time. Bye!